Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Johnston, Head of Research at the National Army Museum, and I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about the robes and the dagger of T. Lawrence, better known as Lawrence of Arabia, that we hold here in the museum. Now, these are on display in our Army Gallery, which in normal circumstances you'll be able to come and see, and hopefully you'll be able to come and see them again soon. But I want to tell you a little bit about the story behind them. We acquired these in 2016 with the support of a grant of £113,000 from the National Heritage Memorial Fund, which enabled us to preserve this history for the nation, and we're very proud that we are able to display them. Now, these robes and dagger are absolutely fantastic, and they're some of my favourite objects in the collection for a couple of reasons. One, I think because they tell us a lot about the role of the British Army in the Middle East during the First World War, which is a theatre of the conflict we don't really talk about very often. We don't often look beyond the Western Front and everything that happens there. And yet, being able to use such a famous figure as T. Lawrence, who's probably one of the most iconic soldiers Britain's ever had, we're able to explore that in a bit more detail and look at the cause and the consequences of what Britain did there. Now, why was Lawrence so iconic? Well, I think the way in which he transcended from British military history into British popular culture is a major part of this. The very iconic image of him in his white flowing robes was captured so brilliantly in the 1962 film starring Peter O'Toole. And yet, actually, even earlier, Lawrence had become a movie star. In Lyle Thomas's 1920 film, 3 million people saw that film with Allenby in Palestine and Lawrence of Arabia between 1920 and 1924, which is absolutely amazing, really, when you think about it. Lawrence became a movie star, and it certainly affected him in later life. He joined the Tank Corps under an assumed name. He joined the Royal Air Force under an assumed name. Now, these objects themselves are incredibly significant. This is the dagger that Lawrence was given by Sheriff Nazir as part of his successful attack on Aqaba in modern-day Jordan. So it's a phenomenal piece of history. It has a starring role in the film, and yet this is the real one. Now, the robes and the keffiyeh were both given by Lawrence to some of his friends. The robes to his friend Arthur Russell, his Arthur Russell's mother, in fact. And Lawrence thought to cut them up to make dresses, but fortunately Russell was a bit quicker and realised their value and captured them and saved them for us. These are incredible artefacts from an incredible period in British military history, and we're really proud that we can have them in the museum. We hope you'll be able to see them again in person soon, but in the meantime, please do enjoy them online. Thanks very much.